Marshall in the middle.
Remember becoming a sergeant and what leadership was about, when you were a young leader?
Oh yeah. I know I jumped subject. Sorry about that. I got promoted, went to sergeant. I was promotable, and it was a big thing. I was big. If you don't outrank me, guess what? You ain't telling me what to do. And there was a mentality. It was just, so you get to Korea, and the Katusas, the Korean augmentee to the United States Army, they had corporals. They didn't go from E1 to E4. They went from E1, E2, E3, corporal, and then sergeant. And I was pig-headed. I'd have to listen to this guy, and I'm like, I'm promotable. I'm in the army. I'm Army. I'm not a renner. And I was like, man, no. And the only thing that I didn't go in the mentality with is when you made sergeant, you were more responsible, which means you had to be able to, hey, you messed up, you don't blame nobody, you suck it up. If they're gonna get dirty, you get dirty. But I didn't believe you had to be a dick when you got promoted. You're gonna tell somebody to go do something they don't like, and that's where attack comes in. You're gonna have a poo sandwich, but you can have lettuce with it, and tomato even, but you're gonna have a poo sandwich. And voila. But I had some great leaders. I had Petite when I was in Carson, Bridges, and there's one more I had when I was in Korea. But I had some great. Bridges was awesome. He had been struck by lightning. They told him he'd never walk again, and so he was. To me, they were the mentors that I wanted to be like, because Sergeant Major Adams, the Sergeant Major, and to me he was a mentor. I didn't, he chewed my butt. That was butt chewing's a freak, and but to see how they acted with individuals, how they acted with soldiers, how they were when they were with the, when he pulled all the first sergeants in, and I would be like, boom, and I said, that's what I'm going to do, and that's how I'm going to do it. The old rule is, you reward in public, you punish in private. Now, I had my moments when you had to blast somebody just because I had some soldiers. Oh, my goodness. I'd be like, really? My job's to take care of you, but you don't get to not do your job. So I got mentored, and my mind was, I just wanted to be as good as them. I never wanted to be better. I was hoping that along the way, you would pick up, you take qualities from each and every one. And I loved it. Man. And then when I made sergeant, it was like, I would be standoffish, because I didn't want to be, hey, buddy, hey, my buddy. No, I can't be your buddy. I can be your friend, when we're not working. But when I put it on, guess what? It's Sergeant Colley. Let's go. And some of them, they weren't used to it. I remember when I first came to Bragg, I had just come back from Iraq, Fort Riley, and I was like, bro, I don't know, best shape, best weight ever. And I remember being on a push-pull detail, and Sergeant Major, I think he's Sergeant Major Bruin now. He was, I'm not throwing him under the bus, because when we went to the heavy drop, I didn't like heavy drop. So you know how the gut truck would pull in and everybody would brake and go that? See, I wasn't used to that. I was used to, unless the sergeant said you could go, guess what you didn't do? You didn't go, so I about lost my mind. Hey, come here. What do you think you're doing? Everybody's like, whoa, 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 it's the gut truck, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, and I remember that. And then when Bruin made first sergeant, and I think he made sergeant major, I was like, well, I hope he forgets that little episode. Because that was my learning experience too late.
Marshall in the middle.